This is Blueprints, a rather interesting mystery puzzle game where each door is something a little different. This video is sponsored by Raw Fury. Be sure to like the video. Subscribing is great as well. So we're going to be showing off 4 in-game days that have been trunicated, to showcase and give you a little bit of an idea of what this game has to offer. Now, the demo is fully available as part of the Steam Next Fest that is available, so take a look at the demo and see if you like what it has to offer. And of course, you can wishlist it on Steam or check it out wherever it may be available down the road if you're watching this later on. So this is a very interesting game in the sense that you are attempting to reach the 46th room of a house, or well, I guess a mansion of sorts that actually only has 45 rooms. The housekeepers, the people that used to work at the house, even others that have maybe lived at it at some point or another, know it having 45 rooms. You need to find the 46th. It's the only reason that really would allow you to be worthy of being the true heir to this particular area. So the demo does limit what you're able to discover. It keeps the gameplay a little tighter, as there is a little bit of a setup in regards to how you are able to tackle the days, how many puzzles you can do, and limits on movement and everything like that. It really is quite interesting, and hilariously I did find that the demo was like, it just kept building for more and more interesting excitement and anticipation, and that's when the demo finished, like right at the peak of it, where I was really like, okay, where's this mystery going? And I'm like, ah. So yeah, this is actually a lot of fun. This is a genuinely interesting game. I don't even really know the full scope of it, of course, but you can kind of experiment with it yourself and see what it has to offer. So the general idea is you're entering the mansion, and you have a few options. So you can go left, right, center, but the options are completely unique based on what you choose to build and or have. And then you get a few options from there, and then if you have, say, gems that you've found or earned while progressing and solving puzzles and everything like that, you can then choose better rooms or different rooms or more dynamic rooms. So you literally get to pick the adventure. You get to pick what happens, you get to pick what you build. So you go up to a door, do I want a storeroom, corridor, pantry? And the rooms you choose will limit where you can go further as well. So this is going to provide quite a bit of, I guess you would say, replay value or just randomness in how you go about it. So if you pick a storeroom, that's basically the end of your walking. You're not going to be going any further, right? But if you pick a corridor, you might have a few different door options. If you pick another door, you may limit where you can go backwards in terms of switching up doors in other places. It really is quite fascinating. You know, on one run I went really far down one way, and then in the next run I went like more limited, and then you pick the different days, and every day it kind of like is a refresh, a new journey. But you're basically having a little bit more, I guess you'd say, knowledge, puzzle know-how, and build up towards hopefully eventually solving your way through all of the, well, I guess the puzzles and everything along the way to enter that 46th mysterious room. And the rooms are quite different. They do range crazily in terms of, you know, basic puzzle rooms, the observatories, outer deck terraces, all kinds of different stuff that you might not expect or imagine, and they actually did a really good job having these rooms be very detailed. And the more you look in the room, and the more you try to find stuff in the room, the more likely you are to come across other items that will help you on your journey or allow you to go to new rooms, or perhaps figure out certain puzzles or problems or solve things along the way. And this is just, again, rather fascinating. I really did find this game to be genuinely quite interesting, and then the demo really just kind of got me a little bit hooked, which I was, yeah, quite surprised about. I was like, okay, let's see what this is, let's see what this game has to offer. And then as you're playing it, as you're exploring, as you're opening the rooms, you're kind of like, okay, where's this going, or what's going on here? And there's little bits of mystery, there's some notes, there's some stuff to read. It's really quite cool. Yeah, it's genuinely an interesting game, and I could see this being a very sort of addictive, easy to kind of play sort of an understand game with a little bit more of a deeper element to it. Like, it is kind of relaxed, it is kind of easygoing, but there is that like little bit of sense of mystery there the whole time, kind of being like, okay, well, why is there this mysterious game? Why is this 46th, you know, kind of room? What is it? And that journey itself, I think, will be probably interesting enough to get people to check it out and see what this has to offer. And again, you can check the demo out on Steam right now.